It's Friday, and so today is art journaling today. Art journaling today. I'm art journaling today because it's Friday. And I'm going to be working on my accordion book. I haven't worked on this for a little while. If you haven't seen me work in this before, I'll do a flip through so you can see what I've done so far. In fact, let's just switch cameras. And so the accordion book is this little Japanese book. I've got some Japanese styled and sourced stuff, including some really cool toolboxes and, Japanese stickers and bujo stuff. So, if you're into that sort of thing, you should definitely come and check it out. But this is one of the little books that I got from that supplier, and they're perforated so you can pull them out, but I'm treating them as one block, and they are very flat pages, very thin, but it's strong. It's holding up to the paint, but I'm not really doing a lot of texture. I'm just doing color with this. So, except for where I've done some repairs. So I've ripped the perforations in a couple places, so I've repaired it using some collage. And I've done a bunch of different things in this book with my art journaling. So some of this is just jelly printing, and some of it is brayering. I should find my brayer. I actually cleaned my brayer off yesterday. I spent some significant time. It's down to the raw rubber. I know, it was intense. Well, it took me like an hour and a half. I had all these meetings, and I was sitting there in the meetings pulling the paint off. Highly recommend it. Anyway, so one of the fun things to do is to open it up and see how the pages work into each other. And so today I'm going to work on the next few spreads. And because I don't want to get too thick, I'm going to be working with stencils that are not so compromised. You all know I don't clean my stencils, and so that means that after a while they get to the point where they really don't represent their image very well, and they're also really chunky, so you get really thick impressions. These are not. This one's getting there. I'm sorry. So I'm going to I pulled a few newer ones that don't have as much on them, including this is one of the ones that comes in that set from Faber-Castell. It's a 10-piece set, and they're all made out of cardboard or cardstock, but once you paint them, they're pretty hardy. So I'm going to use these today. So I'm just going to start, and I pulled some of my gesso, my Liquitex Basics gesso. I sell this in the tube. It's one of the better values. And I'm going to scrape it on. So I'm not using anything super textural right now, just this gesso. Because I want kind of a thin application. That didn't end up quite so thin actually in the end, but let's keep going with this. And the idea behind this is that I'm just throwing down some mediums that are going to interact when I start adding some other mediums on top. This is the Sizzix pearlescent medium. I haven't used it before, so I don't even really, it's very thick, so I don't know if this is quite what I want, but we'll see. If not, I'll just smear it on, but, oh, it's very light though, which is kind of nice. So I just want, strike. Yeah, See how that works with my... What's nice is they have this extra layer of protection in there to stop it from going dry, which is nice. I'm not a huge fan of the tubes or the tubs. I prefer tubes, but maybe that'll stop it from drying out, that little thing on the inside. I don't know if you can see how shiny that is, but that's very pearlescent, which is very pretty. So now I'm going to add some spray medium. This is Seth Apter's IZink dye spray. And so you should see two things happening. One is that I have gesso on here, which is going to react and retain some of the tint. But I also have this pearlescent medium, which looks like it's resisting. So those two things are going to happen. And because there's a lot of raw paper underneath, you're going to see the paper soak in the tint. Is it still recording? Because this camera looks like it disconnected. Can't we just figure it out? Okay, so it looks like the camera that was focused on this has turned itself off. So I'm just going to do this and see how awful that feels. Yeah, no?
It's, hold on. Okay, now it's on you.
So what should we do? Restart? Tell us, oh audience, what should we do? Should we stick it out or?
Keep going. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the things that happen.
Lois says it looks like you're playing peekaboo.
Right now I'm playing Find the Spray That Works. There we go. Again, the sprays are a great way to get past the blank page syndrome if you're worried about it. I don't know how to do just gone. Oh my goodness, you guys are the guinea pigs. I apologize profusely. Well, I like what's happening here. I don't know if you guys can see, but here's where the gesso is. You can see it's interacting with the color. Here's the pearlescent, and you can see that it's you know, resisting the color. So hopefully you can still kind of see what's going on here.
It's not as vibrant, that's for sure. I'm not seeing the pinks or anything. It looks more white.
Well, there's not pink so much. I feel like it's not. There's some red in there.
Yeah, the red. It looks
Let's go do a little bit more, and then I think maybe we'll call it for the day, and we'll just do a little more testing before we try another one. How's that sound? Now these IZinks have their own pearlescence in them. Some of them, the straightforward IZink. So there's IZink, and then there's Seth Apter's IZink, and then I also threw down some Lyndy Starburst, and those have mica in them. So I've got a lot of shiny stuff happening on this page, which, you know, we had this discussion last time. I both love and hate. So let's see how it turns out. So it seems to be the season for kidney transplants, but my cousin is getting a new kidney today too. So right? It's a miracle procedure. So I'm just so grateful that it can happen and that. The paper is warping underneath. So I'm getting a sort of almost leathery look. And you guys know I almost never do this, but I'm going to do it today because that's a lot of ink just sitting there. Come back with this and just do a little bit of gesso on top. This is the Liquitex Professional line. I have that as well if you're interested in the Liquitex higher end stuff. Try this transparent texture paste since it's at hand. This is Ranger's, one of my favorites. A transparent paste will trap what sorry, we'll trap the colors that are underneath in place. It is liquid, so it is picking up the colors that I've already put down. So it's tinting a little bit, which getting this very mermaid color. Kind of super love it, to be honest. Very pretty. This is either a pink, no, picket fence, or a crafter's workshop. Hold on. It's a crafter's workshop. I even have the number. PCW2317. I don't know if I have it in stock yet, because I think it's one of the ones from the symposium, but symposium? What is a symposium? Symposium? Is that the right word?
Symposium is a conference or meeting to discuss a particular subject. So that's
voila, I guess I got it right.
You got it right.
Accidentally.
College girl.
Gotta work out my vocabulary. Okay, so that texture medium that I just put down is going to resist the mediums that the liquid mediums that I put down. So you can see how it's sort of, I hope you can see how it's cooling around that texture. And picking up the color of the water-soluble tones underneath. So I do have some gesso here. I'm going to see what happens when I add. I grabbed the wrong container. Everything has mica in it. In this box. Let's just do this Seth Apter. These are nice and dark. Do not have mica. And he's a nice guy. All right, so you can kind of see, I'm sorry about the camera angle, but you can kind of see how that interacted. The gesso picked up that tint. That's what gesso does. It'll interact with it rather than resist it. Let's see if you can see. Kind of a lot going on this page now. But this is definitely not how I wanted to show it to you guys. So I think maybe what to do...
Going like this, you get different angles with the light. You can see the shine more.
Oh, there's just, I need to, yeah, there's no way to get a really good angle on it. So I think we'll call it quits for today, and then we'll give it another try next week.
Boxes today?
We do have boxes today. We have great boxes today, like the best boxes.
Oh, wow.
Honestly, I'm so excited to show you what's in the boxes today.
And classes on the website?
Classes on the website. There'll be samples going up for the Dina Wakley journal. Journaling. Just know that you always get some combination of paints, stencils, stamps, and or collage material from her. It's $35, and it's an hour and a half of just playing around with those supplies, embellishments, her chipboards, and things like that. So, but I'll be doing getting a sample up for that. And then there's the Pink Fresh Studio class, card class. You make 2 cards using their sort of washi tape die cutting combo, which is really fun. And there is also, I know there's another one. Oh, a Stamperia. We're going to make a little portfolio. I'm going to, and the sample for that will be up by tomorrow. I promise, everybody. All right, everyone. Hopefully I'll see you in the store. We're open till 7 tonight and 12 to 5 tomorrow. All right, take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.